with a meditation, just a quick way to get yourself in there. And so it's just listening to the ocean. No big deal. Easy peasy. We'll keep Monday for sleep, rejuvenation, regeneration. Heat it up to melt it down. Yes? So let's take a few minutes to just relax and allow everything to just settle down. Closing your eyes now. Bringing all your awareness to your breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Keeping the breath contained in and out through the nasal passage. And relaxing the body. I'm thinking about relaxing the contents of your skull, everything in it. Your eyes, your ears, your brain, all the muscles around your mouth, your jaw. Just let those muscles loosen up. Look for any tension and just release it. Let all your cares, all your worries, just set it all aside. No to-do lists, no agendas here. You're taking this moment for yourself so you can take on the day, take on the week, month, year, gearing up for life by relaxing and learning how to melt. Learning how to bring more energy and vitality into your body. And as you listen and breathe, the sound of the ocean is already starting to rewire your mind automatically. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you have to make happen or figure out. All you have to do is just listen and breathe. Allowing your inhales and exhales to sync up with the rhythm of the ebb and the flow of the tides. Really taking your time to slow it down. We spend so much time running around, so let's do the opposite of that. Training ourselves to relax, especially when life is hurling itself your way faster than the speed of life. You counter it by slowing it down, instantly relaxing. Now start to activate your bandhas. This is your powerhouse, and this is how you harness your energy, your prana, your breath, your life force, and you use it to benefit you and the functions of your body. So pulling your pelvic wall up and your navel in towards your spine. Strong abdominal lock. Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. 2-part lock. And you can practice this at any time of the day. Strong core, locked out, nice and strong. Yet you're balancing that action with relaxation up here. The lungs are open, breath easily flows in and out, yet your core is locked out, strong. So just practice breathing this way for a few moments. Getting accustomed and used to balancing your action with relaxation within your own body. Keeping the spine lengthened, and you're grounding both sitting bones evenly down into the ground. Deepening the awareness of your breath now as you moved into that heightened state of consciousness, where you move from just being into breathing. Relaxing to where you can see beyond seeing and know beyond thinking, feel beyond feeling. You're that calm center, the eye of the storm. Gently bring your chin down towards your chest. Lengthen your spine just a little bit more, giving more traction, more space between each vertebrae, keeping the back of your neck long as you gently relax the tops of your shoulders down so your spine is active, flexed, and lengthened. Your core is strong, locked out, solid, tight. Yet your heart is relaxed, open. Your lungs are free. And your breath is focused. The very word yoga itself means to yoke, unite, bring together, and that's what we're doing. We're just bringing together the mind, body, breath, all moving in the same direction at the same time. Figuring out how to get both sides, the inhale and the exhale, to work together. Both sides of the body, the east, the west hemispheres, the right and the left, the male and the female energies within, to come together, unite, and work together as one integrated unit. Inhale, circle, sweep arms, come all the way up. And exhale, center, hold that energy, harnessing it within. Inhale, reach it up and out, gathering as much prana, life force as you can. Exhale, harnessing, learning what to do once you have that energy within you. Inhale, circling up. And exhale, centering that focus within, right to your heart center. Now let's come into cat-cow. Let's do a few rounds, warm up the spine, check in with your back, see how it's feeling today. So just bring knees, hands about hip width distance apart, fluidly moving, breathing as you inhale, opening the back, chest, and tailbone, sending it away. Exhale, rounding the spine, pulling the navel in, chin gently comes down to the chest. Inhale, opening up the heart, maybe just a little bit more. And exhale, rounding your spine and maybe pressing the back of your spine a little bit further up towards the sky. Each time you come in from one pose to the other, just coming to your limit a little bit more, gently pushing your edge, never forcing or straining your way to it. Just very gently being playful with it. Awareness in your body. Listening to your body. Looking for any tension that may or may not be within. And sending your breath there, just letting it go. And now walking your hands forward, coming into our first down dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up, pressing your chest back towards the sky. Go up high onto your tippy toes, so high onto the tippy toes. Tailbone high to the sky, pressing the chest back and kind of lengthening through your arms and your shoulders. Now alternate your heels, yes. Been with me for a while, you know where we're going, walking the dog. Just getting deep into your hips, seeing if there's any kinks that might be there. We tend to hold stress in our hips, in our joints. So just bringing that away, gently poking and prodding your tissues to life, yes? Just drop your head and breathe deep and free. Now moving through the flow, you're just going to walk your feet back. Pull forward to plank. So you're just going to lower your hips down. Tuck your tailbones under. Now really press back through your heels. You're stacking your joints. So make all the adjustments you need so that your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Fingertips spread wide. Now you're strong. You can always bring your knees down to the mat if you need to. It doesn't matter. You're gaining strength, building up that strength in your wrists. Bend the elbows, lower down. Now hover halfway here. You can do it. Shoulder blades are wide, spiraling down your back, away from your ears. Inhale, roll over the tops of your toes, point them back, pulling the heart forward and the heels away from the chest. Opening up, upward facing dog. Exhale, use your core to lift your hips back to down dog. Agni, fire, heating it up to melt it down. Good. Inhale, right leg lifts up long behind you. Stretch past the toe. Elongate every muscle in your leg while still pressing evenly through both hands. Exhale, bring your foot through, plant between your hands, low lunge. Bring your back knee down to the mat, square your hips to the front. Inhale, upper body to rise. Arms reach past the fingertips as you open up your heart. Interlace your hands, press the palms up to the sky. Take a deep breath here and settle your eyes on a non-moving object, your ekagrata, your focus, your awareness, staring at one point, eclipsing all other distractions. Always moving with your breath, allowing your breath to guide you from pose to pose. Your next exhale, release your hands. I'm just going to very gently press back. Stretching the calf muscle, keeping the front foot flexed. And you can stay here or maybe fold forward. Just very gently opening up the body, stretching it out, and using that heat that you created to burn up any rubbish that doesn't belong in your body anymore. And breathe it away with the exhale. The exhale is just as important as the inhale. We let in the energy and we let go. Catch and release. Sometimes things get stuck, so yoga is a perfect way to get it out. Slowly start to come back. Forward, planting your hands. Step your feet back into high plank. Bend the elbows, lower it down. Here we flow. Roll over the tops of your toes. Oops. Upward facing dog. Open up your chest. Point the toes back. Lift your thighs. Legs are strong. No collapsing in the lower back. Spine is lengthened. Use your core to pull your hips back into downward facing dog. Walk your dog out for a little bit. Continue to work through the hips, really pressing your hips back towards the sky. Allowing your neck to relax. Blood to flow through to the brain. Inhale, left leg reaches up long behind you, stretching it out, pointing the toe, stretching every muscle in your leg as you lengthen the toe back. Exhale, step the foot through, bring the bottom knee down. Low lunge on this side. Inhale, arms to rise, and now interlace maybe the opposite thumb on top this time, just to even out both sides of the body as you press forward, opening up your heart center to the sky. Sending your breath deep down into your hips. And just noticing all the different sensations happening within your body. Taking your time with your breath on your next exhale. Releasing the hands, letting go, and just sitting back. Allowing yourself to stretch out, doing whatever you need to do that feels best for you. Remembering that just because you may think you can do a pose doesn't always mean that you should. Every day is different within your own body. So learn how to listen to those cues that your body gives you. by speaking another language using the breath. And release. Slowly come back forward. Plant your hands. Here we flow it out. Step the feet back. High plank position. Press back through your heels. Bend the elbows, lower down and hover halfway. Good. Inhale. Roll over tops of toes. Open up the chest. Upward facing dog. And exhale. Use your core. Lift your hips. Pressing the chest back. Tailbone up to the sky. Down dog. Take a breath here. In through the nose. And out through the nose. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Inhale, right leg lifts up long behind you, thinking more about length than height. Exhale, bring the foot through, plant between your hands, back heel comes down to the mat for warrior one. Square your hips to face forward. Inhale, solid foundation as the upper body arms rise to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms behind you, interlace your fingers, coming into a shoulder rinse here. So just flattening out your palms, rolling the shoulders open and down your back. Your arms don't have to become completely straight. And if you are a beginner, you can just stay here, focusing on your ekagrata, eclipsing all distractions, so eyes set one spot. Breathing deep and free. Now for more, inhale, press off your left foot, strong right leg as you slowly to your totter up, body forward to lengthen the leg long behind you. Pointing the toe and just taking your time, doing the best that you can. Balancing here and using your focus, your eyes, staring one spot. Once you still the eyes, you still the mind, and the body will follow. Evening out both hips, so maybe roll the left hip down just to even it out with the right. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Step your foot back down onto the mat. Nice anchor. Release the arms. Good. Interlace the palms. Press them up to the sky. Now deepen your front lunge. Open up your heart just a little bit more. Good. Exalted warrior. Exhale. Hands come down to the mat. Step it back. Flow it out. Bend the elbows. Lower it down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, other side. Left leg reaches long behind you. Stretching it out. More about length than it is about height. So really reach past the toe. Exhale, step the foot through. Plant between the hands. Back heel comes down to the mat. Using your back leg as the anchor. Inhale. Upper body arms to rise. Bringing your arms behind you. Shoulder rinse. Opposite thumb on top. Switching up the grip. Bouncing both sides of the body. Keep it nice and even, yes? Now setting your eyes one point. Learning how to eclipse all distractions. Staying here, or for more, inhale, press off the right foot. And just take your time. You're balancing here. Remember, if you fall out, just come right back into the pose. It takes all your focus, all your concentration, and every bit of your being, your body, to balance. That's why balancing is so important. Our sense of balance is the first thing we lose as we age. Take any opportunity that you can throughout the day to try to balance. And maybe maybe roll the right hip down just so that it's even with the left. Making it a little bit more difficult. Last breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Come back down to the mat. Release your arms. Bring them above your head. Interlace your hands. Press them up to the sky. Exalt the warrior within. Open up your heart. Deepen your front lunge. And let's flow. Exhale. Hands down to the mat. Step it back. Lower it down. Bending the elbows. Hovering as you get low. Inhale, open up. Upward facing dog. You're gently pulling your heart away from your heels. And exhale. Use your core. Lift back and up to down dog. Take a breath here. In through the nose. And out through the nose. On the inhale, press forward and down through your hands. And on the exhale, press back and down through your heels. One more breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. Now we melt. Inhale. Right leg lifts up long behind you. Exhale to half pigeon. So you're going to bring your foot to your left hand. Just bending the knee, lengthening the other leg behind you. And then just walking your foot across. Hands stay in front so that you can try to get your hips as square and as straight facing forward as you can. Always moving with your breath. Very slowly, very gently. Your body will tell you when to push and when to pull back. So if you ever need to come out of a pose, please feel free to do so and respect that process. Now, if you'd like to go a little bit further, you won't be here for too much longer. Just a few more breaths. You can come all the way down if you like, or stay up. Or for more, you may even leave your right hand there and thread your left arm through and underneath the right. Palm can be facing down. If it is, then you grip with your fingertips down into the ground. Or palm can be facing up. Whatever feels good in your scapula. Sometimes you get a little tweak here and there, so just practice and play with the pose. What feels better, palm up or palm down? It's whatever you need in your particular body today, right here, right now. And now slowly start to release on the out breath, your next out breath. By walking the hands back in. Now we're going to roll on over to our right side. So you're going to place the weight on your right hip. Take the left leg and bring it around for double pigeon. Now take this leg, set the heel on top of your right knee. Very gently, keeping the feet flexed. It's so cute. So cute. And then bring one shin on top of the other. So just do the best that you can. I'm going to evenly sit both hip bones down to the mat. And breathe into this place. Now this is where your breath does all the work. This is the part of the meltdown. You created that heat within your own body. Now what are you going to do with it?
Yeah, that's very tight.
One more deep breath in your double pigeon. And on your exhale, you're gonna just cross your legs now. Come back forward onto your hands. We're gonna come into Gomukhasana. Now if this is too painful for you, you can always straighten out your right leg and then just let your top leg be crossed over, laying down like this. Now this is definitely a hip opener in itself. You do not have to go into full Gomukhasana if it's too painful for you. So listen to your body and what you need. So you bring your hands forward if this feels good, and you're gonna line one knee on top of the other. One knee on top of the other. Weight is forward in the hands, splaying the heels out to the sides. Now I try to get my heels as evenly as I possibly can, but it's okay if they're not. You can always have them closer to your body. That's perfectly fine. Just listening to your body, seeing what feels good. So you're walking your hands out to the sides, evenly sitting both hip bones down into the ground. Take a breath. Inhale to lengthen the spine, squaring your chest, hips forward, facing front, and exhale. Focus and center your breath now. All the way from that heart center, down your solar plexus, past the belly button and into your hips. Circulating your breath all throughout. As you very gently poke and prod these tissues past the muscles deep into the fascia. Down into the joints. Looking for any pockets of tension that may or may not be there. Gently working your breath to release it. One more breath here. And slowly start to release. Now you're gonna very gently pick up your top leg, swing it back around. You're gonna come into down dog once more. So lifting your hips up, pressing your chest back towards the sky, lengthening your spine to reset. Other side. Inhale, lengthen, left leg long, reaching it out. And exhale, bringing the foot through towards your right hand. And then just sitting the hips back and down as you elongate the right leg behind you. Using your hands in front to steer your hips straight. Keeping your spine nice and long and respecting your body, because each side of the body is different as well. One side might be tighter than the other. So we use yoga to even and balance both sides out. And what that means is if this side is tighter than the other, just work this tighter side with your breath a little bit more, gently. Maybe even coming down a little bit. Whatever feels good to you. And if you stretched your arm on the last one and like to do it on this side, lengthen the left arm long and thread the right arm through and underneath. And palm can face down. If it is, then grip with your fingertips flat in your palm. Or palm can face up towards the sky as you roll open the scapula. Breathing and making all the adjustments, tuning it in to fit your needs. It's all about you and your practice and what you need. One more deep breath here. And using your out breath to slowly make your way back to center, walking the hands in towards yourself. Here we roll. So very gently rolling over onto the left side of your hip. Taking your other leg, bringing it around for double pigeon, and you're just going to set the ankle on top of the knee. And then bring one shin above the other. So maybe walking your bottom shin out so it's completely in line with the top one. Hands to the sides. Level out your hips. I used to like to lift my hips up and then settle them back down. Keeping the feet flexed to protect your joints. That way you get a nice and even stretch and deeper into these joints. And some days I'm extremely flexible and my knee just comes all the way down. And then other days my knee's way up here and I can't open my hips at all. So it's just being aware and observing yourself without judgment. Without thinking, oh, I should be able to do this, Well, some days you are, some days you aren't. Breathing into this tight space. Opening it up. Using your breath as a tool. Learning how to circulate your breath. Direct it, orchestrate it, and send it where it needs to go. You need a lot of help to open up these places, yeah? So send your breath in there to do all that work that we can't do on our own. One more deep breath. Just breathing through whatever may come up. So you can let it go. On the out breath, very gently pick up your top leg and cross it completely over. Now if your hips have had it and you are done, just straighten the bottom leg out on the ground. Bending the top leg and just allowing it to open like that. Because I know it can be very painful for some. But if that feels okay, you want to come into full Gomukhasana. Turn this way. Turn to face you. You want to come forward onto your hands. Line up one knee above the other and then splay your heels out so that they're along one line as best that you can, and then walk your hands out to the sides so you very gently sit your hips down. Sit bones are nice and even. And then lengthening the spine. Inhale. Reaching all the way up and exhale. Really harnessing that energy within. Sending your breath down past the heart, past your solar plexus, down past the belly button, into the hips. Keep your feet flexed and active to protect your joints. And then find ways to relax in the tension moments. Do that with your breath. Focusing so much on your inhale and exhale that nothing else matters. You're so listening to your body right now. You move past feelings. And the feelings, they just don't attach to you anymore. They come and they go with the breath. They match it. Watching it pass, observing yourself without judgment as you breathe. And letting your breath do all the work. Just give it one last go, one last breath, making it count. We're only here for one night since it's night where most of you are. Yes? And release, very gently lifting up your top leg. Coming back into your down dog. So stretching it out, releasing the effects and letting it go. Taking a deep breath as you let your head hang. Walk your dog out just a little bit more. Noticing how different this down dog feels than the first one you came into. And then coming down into sitting, Janu Sirsasana. Bending the left knee, extending the right leg, and now squaring your shoulders to face your extended leg. Sit bones are nice and even. Inhale, arms come up just to lengthen the spine. Get as much stretch through the vertebrae. And exhale, folding forward and just allowing yourself to melt down, allowing the muscles to fall where they may. Now this can be an active stretch, as active or as passive as you like. You call the shots when it comes to your practice. Maybe today you flex the foot, get a nice good active stretch in there. Maybe today you just want to let go and release. You just surrender everything down into the ground. Whatever it may be. Breathe your life, your magic into your body. Use your breath to stay connected and to figure out where these pockets of tension are. These blocks that can cause so much damage and swelling in your body that you don't want, yeah? Using your breath to blast through those blockages. Allowing the energy pathways to open up and flow so you can let go. You don't have to carry these things in your heart. Especially if it's too heavy, just let it go. And slowly start to come out on your exhale. Walking the hands in. Now a wide V. So just coming into a comfortable, I'm kind of rolling down the hill. Good thing I have my mat. So just a comfortable wide V. Not too far. Hip bones nice and even. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, just folding forward. And just coming down as far as feels good for you. Now again, active or passive. Finding power in both. Surrender or taking charge. Sometimes you need both. Whatever it is you need today, breathing it in and letting it go. Exploring your body, exploring the thousands of uncharted regions in your mind, noticing all the different sensations within. And using your breath to circulate more blood, more energy flow within your legs. One One last breath here. And slowly start to bring it in. Hands behind you, fingertips face forward, opening up your chest to the sky. Lifting up and out of your lower back. But still grounding your sit bones down, getting that natural traction. And slowly release, coming back forward, other side. Folding the right foot in, squaring the shoulders to face over the left leg. Inhale, arms reach high, just to lengthen your spine, and exhale. Fold it down. And now notice how different this side is from the other. Maybe you allow the muscles to just fall and melt where they may, or you activate the muscles, whatever it is that feels nice. Your body will tell you what it needs. It'll send you all these signals. And sometimes those signals can be disabled, so using your breath to turn them back on, re-enabling them, pressing that button, reconnecting back to yourself, your original self. Well, it's easy to lose sight of that original self with life, yeah? Using the rhythm of the ocean, nature to bring us back. Like a reset button. It almost seems too easy to be true. It's just your breath. We're just laying around doing nothing and breathing. What? One last breath here. And slowly release. Coming back in. Easy, comfortable Sukhasana, just crossing your legs now. One more spinal rinse. Inhale, circle sweep, arms come up. And exhale, twist open to the side. Rinsing away your spine. Wringing it out. Coming back to center. Reset, realign, inhale. Just to lengthen enough to exhale. Wring it out. Very gentle final twist. And slowly back to center. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Reaching all the way up and around. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Reaching up. Stretching out the arms and exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping us along that line. Setting your intention here, either for the day, the night. Thinking about what you want to bring most into the world. Or maybe dedicating today to someone or something special in your life. Whatever that intention may be, whatever you want it to be, let's breathe it into the universe. Born it. Inhale. Sending it up, out, and around. Full circle. Coming right back to you. Inhale. Sending it out. Exhale. Right back to your heart. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Coming right back to where we started in the first place. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. so honored to have you. Remember, we've only just begun. It is Monday. It's just the beginning, and we are just getting started. Thank you so much for sticking with me and meditating. I love being able to share this with you and share this experience on this journey with you. It's so good to have you here with me. Oh, and this is your last chance to share. So if you haven't shared yet, please share away and spread the good news of yoga. It's not just a bunch of poses or laying around, is it? It's a little bit harder than that. Yoga just means to unite, yoke. Haters gonna hate, but you know what? Lovers are also going to love, and that is why I am here. I am here to love you. Yeah. And I do. That is why I am here. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time, so I am very honored to be here with you and have you be here with me in Maui. So thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Click on the little 3 dots and share away. This is Elaina, streaming free yoga to you for FIT.live, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Love you all. Happy Monday.